Alright, hey guys, I finally got everything set up in the snake room. So I'm going to do a video for you guys to show you what's going on in here. This is just my room. I finally got everything all together, but nobody cares about that. So, let's check this out. The lighting is kind of bad in here, but see, I got the rat rack. I'm actually using, until the store gets in some rat chow, I'm actually using dog food, and I don't want to hear anything, about, oh, it's bad for them. Yeah, I know. They'll be fine until then. Nothing's gonna go wrong with them. And actually, I've got, as of today, I have a litter. What I did was actually, I have some shims in here under each tub to kind of push it up against the wire so they don't chew out of the tubs. It helps a lot, because otherwise you'll be blowing through tubs, which I haven't yet, so that's good. But she just had a litter this morning. You can see there's 14 babies in there. She's cleaning them off and everything. She just finished a couple hours ago, so I'll leave her alone, but that's kind of cool. Show you guys that. I've got, I think, 2 males and 4 females all together. But yeah, I just use the water bottles, 32-ounce water bottles for now. Maybe once I start getting more, I'll move up to the gravity-fed water system. But right here are my racks, my snake racks. In here, it's pretty warm in this closet. I keep it at about, well, right now I'm not doing anything with the temperature. It's kind of just the way it is, because I'm upstairs. I have an upstairs room, so it stays pretty warm up here. So it's probably in the low 80s. I need to get a thermometer. But this is my breeder rack. This is an Animal Plastics CB70 rack. I actually have the V70 tubs in them though. So they're just a thicker, better overall tub. Same dimensions as the CB70. And I really like them. Thicker, a little bit wider on the bottom, but they fit into these racks perfectly. And I need to fill out these new cards. These are all new feed cards. But right here, it's bad lighting. I have my albino male. He's around 1,000 grams. Just a little update on him. So hopefully this fall he'll be breeding. Here, she's actually in, I think she's in shed. One of them's in shed. I have my my het albino female, so she's gonna be breeding with him. She should be up to weight by then. She's around 1,400 grams right now. Here's my other het albino. She's in shed. They're both around the same weight. They were sisters, I believe, actually. And I don't really need hides in there, just because with these kind of racks, they work well as a hide themselves, but I don't know, these girls are a little bit picky eaters. So I just throw a hide in there to make them feel better, and it usually works. Right here I have my het pied female, and she's getting big. She's probably 700 to 800 grams now. When I got her about 5 months ago, she was about 400 grams, so she's getting big very quickly. Another thing is, these good cheap water these water bowls are these little mason jars. They work really well, especially for hatchlings. So if you want a cheap water bowl, I'd go that route. Those little mason jars made by Ball. Of course, you gotta have hand sanitizer and these sanitizing wipes. I have my Herbstat 2 that I just got. Really like it. I'm gonna eventually hook it up to this rack. I just haven't gotten around to it. This one's actually hooked up to the Herbstat ND with the built-in night drop. This one has a built-in night drop too, but this can handle 2 different racks at once. And in here are my hatchlings. The tubs are a little bit big, but they're transitioning well. They all ate when I fed them, so they don't seem to have any issues with it. If I had an issue where they wouldn't eat, I would have thrown in a couple more hides and maybe some crumpled up newspaper, and that works great. So if they're not eating, and it's probably due to the fact that their enclosure is a little bit big, just throw in some hides and newspaper, and it usually does the trick. But in here, this is my pied male. I'll pull him out, bring him out here. I really like the colors on him and the breakup in his pattern. Such a cool looking snake. I've yet to weigh him yet, so I'll do a video after a little while where I weigh them all and just do an overall update on the collection. So this is the pied male. I'm going to take them all out of here because this light is kind of yellow. It's not very good for showing you what's going on. In here, this is my fire male, and he gets kind of pissed, so I'll just be careful with him because he's kind of nippy. Not that it really bothers me, but he has a little bit of an attitude. This is my fire male. I'm going to end up probably breeding him with the pastel female I have in there. I'm going to show you her in a second. But I love fireflies. They're such a cool snake. So this is my fire male. Yep, and he's freaking out. And I use also I found these little bowls, and I just kind of cut a hole in them. Great, easy, cheap hides. I got like probably a pack of 4 of these for $1 or $2, and they work really well. So if you're breeding on a budget, that's what you want to use, something like that. And here I have my pastel female, and she's been nippy lately, so we'll see. Get her out of here, show you her colors. I love the colors on her. So bright, ton of orange in them, in her too, along the, kind of get it in there and focus. Such a great looking snake. Just love her colors. And eventually she'll brown out a little bit, but hopefully not too much. We all hope, but you never know. So, this is her. And they're all very good eaters. They ate, a couple days after I got them, so they're doing well with that. The only guy that didn't eat was the fire, and I think he's just kind of still transitioning into being in a new place. And in here, finally, is my black pastel female. I'll take her out. And she has some really cool pattern. I love the patterning on her. I wanted a black pastel for a while. I think they look so cool, especially when you mix them in with hypo and other things. Breed them together with the super black pastel, the all black snake. Such a cool animal. But she's actually a ringer too. If anybody saw my earlier videos, I'll try and show it on here. Where's it at? There we go. You can see that little bit right there. Ringer. Such a cool patterning though. Really, really neat. Just not, her eyes are all over the place, her rings. So, really cool snake. But yeah, guys, that's what's going on over here. Over here I have my incubator with some other stuff on it, a scale, just so I can do some weighing. And there'll be more videos to come. I'll give you an update on the rats. Right now I have the males and females separated, except for down here. I put 2 together because I have them breeding, but I'm trying to do population control. I don't want them running, just breeding like crazy. But if you guys have any questions about everything, and I'll give you a quick once over of the whole room completely. some supplies up there, the 2 racks, a little bit of bedding in that corner. But yeah, this is what's going on over here. Guys, stay tuned, there'll be more videos to come.